For the first time in a decade, there will be a new face leading the 15th Congressional District in Ohio. Tomorrow, voters in this area will make a choice: a state lawmaker, Democrat Allison Russo, or political newcomer and Republican coal lobbyist Mike Carey. Thanks for joining us at 5:30, everybody. I'm Yolanda Harris.
And I'm Clay Gordon in for Andrew tonight. Former Republican Congressman Steve Stivers represented this district until he resigned in March of this year. Reporter Kevin Landers explains what separates the two new candidates for the job.
My name is Mike Carey, and I'm running for Congress because we have too many politicians in Washington.
In Columbus, I've worked with both parties to do what's right for families.
Mike Carey and Allison Russo want to represent the people of Ohio's 15th District. It's a massive 12-county area that stretches from the urban county of Franklin to the rural areas of Morgan, Perry, Vinton, Athens, and beyond. Russo says she understands the issues facing rural Ohio.
Broadband services and internet, affordable and reliable internet, making sure that they have access to clean water.
The Carey campaign said it could not be made available for an interview despite multiple requests. So how do these candidates separate themselves from the other? Let's start with the money. Russo received most of her campaign money from 4 political action committees: American Workers Federal PAC, which is made up of labor unions, Brotherhood of Locomotive Engineers, Elect Democrat Women, and 314 Action Fund, which promotes scientists in public office. Each group gave $5,000. Carey received most of his campaign funds from 3 PACs: SEAL PAC, which supports veteran candidates, Citizen United, which won a Supreme Court ruling to prevent nonprofits from having to disclose their donors, and the Ohio Coal Association, where Carey serves as chairman. All of those PACs donated $5,000 to his campaign. The battle between the two candidates became heated when Russo ran a TV ad tying Carey to the HB6 bribery scandal. In a statement, the Ohio Republican Party called it an illegal attack ad.
Well, I stand behind the facts in that advertisement. And, frankly, my opponent has avoided coming in front of the camera and answering tough questions about his involvement in that issue.
On the issue of Afghanistan, Carey says President Joe Biden failed our troops by pulling out of the country. Russo says pulling out of Afghanistan was the right move, although is critical of why we were there. Carey is a former military veteran, and Russo's husband served in both Iraq and Afghanistan. Carey says he supports a federal infrastructure bill, just not the one President Biden wants passed, telling the Columbus Dispatch, quote, "It's the largest tax and spend bill in history." Russo supports it.
Those are real investments for Ohio. Those are jobs. And those are things that we need moving into the future.
Carey has never held public office, which he says makes him a political outsider. Russo is a 2-term state representative who holds a doctorate in health policy. Kevin Landers, 10 TV News.
Today, Representative Russo was endorsed by President Joe Biden. Mike Carey was endorsed by former President Donald Trump, and former Vice President Mike Pence campaigned with him over the weekend in Upper Arlington.